What's up, guys? We are so back. This background took me so long to make, at least 5 to 10 minutes. Grok was just not spitting out anything coherent. Went to ChatGPT, got the job done. Anyways, Drake Ayala is going to Iowa State. He's going to coach for the Cyclones, and this is a big one, all right? And here's why. Iowa is notorious for churning out great lightweights, 123, oh my gosh, 125, 133, 141. We got Corey Clark in that mix, Spencer Lee, Tony Ramos, Matt McDonough, plenty more. The brands themselves, absolute savages. Now, Drake Ayala coming over to Iowa State. Under that lineage, he's going to bring the same mentality essentially for recruits. You get to look at Drake Ayala. If you're in that mix of weights, it's probably going to be more of your individual coach. And that's a huge selling point and it really rounds the staff out with Derek St. John and Brent Metcalf, also associate coach and head coach. Kevin Dresser as the mastermind over it all. And that's a big reason. You think of it this way, you got RBY in that same 125, 133 pound mix. He is coaching a club now. We got Dayton Fix. He's also in that elite group and a four-time NCAA All-American, three-time runner-up. And I think that he's also at the Cowboy RTC. That's another asset for them. We see Yanni D. He's over at Cornell. We got my boy Garrett Model at Wisconsin. Anthony Cassiope. We're starting to see some of these guys in this 20-year-old range coming into this coaching positions. Anthony Ashnault. And I think this is awesome for the sport's longevity. Getting a lot of these likable guys like Yanni, Drake Ayala, watching all of his interviews. Every time the team was struggling, he took accountability for it. I think he's going to be an absolute great coach. Looks like a really fun guy to be around. Never met him personally, but I think this is a person that kids are going to want to wrestle for. I think one thing that a lot of people don't take into consideration is all else equal. Who do you want to wrestle for? I know Brian Smith had mentioned it as well. They only had two guys at Missouri enter the transfer portal. 10 seniors graduated. And I think the relationship aspect is going to get bigger in the years to come. Hopefully AI can just retire us all. We just wrestle, have a great time. Obviously, Penn State, Iowa, those programs are going to have the most capital at all times at their disposal. Probably the nicest facilities. I've been in Iowa State's room. They have great facilities as well. I think this is huge with David Carr also over there. They're really building something. And I wanted to say congrats to Drake Ayala. That's awesome. Right out of college, knew what he wanted to do, didn't want to compete, not messing around, got the job, and I think this is a big one for Iowa State. And also, just a quick portal update here. Obviously, these numbers have to take them with a grain of salt. Cal Baptist, 15, but a bunch of baloney there. Screw that. We got Iowa State did have the most transfers enter the portal. Obviously, a lot of restructuring going on. I'm sure that has a large impact. A lot of guys knew what was coming. Would a lot of these guys have stayed potentially if they knew Drake Ayala was coming in? Who knows? Obviously, Stanford says 5, but a lot of those guys are staying. Notably, Cornell with 9, NC State with 9, also Vincent Robinson. Honestly, I think NC State has gotten hit the worst by the portal. Oklahoma, a lot of movement at Oklahoma over the last couple of years in general. It's kind of fun to see. You got Cradle Zone on Twitter always posting new updates. And honestly, we need that guy because there's a lot going on at Oklahoma State all the time. Mark Hall over there is director of operations. Be interesting to see where he might end up in the future as well. He's another young guy I didn't mention coaching out there. North Dakota State, another one. Kind of surprised I never have seen Gavin Drexler hit the portal, but another family big on relationships and a great kid. North Dakota State must have done right by him in a lot of regards. We got some smaller schools over here, Presbyterian, Citadel, some you wouldn't really think of. Honestly, I thought that Columbia must have had 3 in the portal that were all pretty solid. I think the NCAA qualifiers, OSU obviously with McCrone in the portal was a big one. Maryland had 4 in the portal, but Maryland also picked up 2 of Wisconsin's 6 portal guys. They picked up Julian George and Nikolai Rivera. Tough to see them go. And like I said, we don't see Missouri in this top 20. That is very impressive because you see a lot of these schools with a lot, but they don't have very many. Penn State, not a lot. Iowa's not in here. Michigan, not in here. So this is very notable to see the amount of Big Ten schools in here. Wisconsin is actually at number 1 out of the Big Ten. Unfortunate, but we'll bounce back. I trust in Coach Bono and staff. They're going to get the job done. Campbell with 5. I think that's another program I'm a little worried about. I'm hoping that they have some success here to come. Get some guys to the NCAA tournament. Also, Ryder. This is a program that's been super tough. I mean, seeing them have some guys in the portal, not surprised. They have guys who do super well at the NCAA tournament every year, and I think they had maybe Will Betancourt hit the portal. Could be mistaken there, but just a quick portal update. Virginia Tech bringing Bo Bassett in. Obviously, they had Crook hit the portal, and I think that there's a lot of mix-ups happening at Virginia Tech for the better. Obviously, there's shakeups that go along with that, but a quick transfer portal update. Thank you guys for watching, and come back again for more.